We are breaking down the 6 composite scores for the Air Force Officer Qualifying Test, or AFOQT. Your success on this exam isn't about one single score, but rather how you perform across 6 distinct areas that determine your eligibility for different Air Force careers. These 6 scores are Pilot, Combat Systems Officer, or CSO, Air Battle Manager, or ABM, Academic Aptitude, Verbal and Quantitative. A critical point to understand from the start is that these scores are reported as percentiles, from 1 to 99. This is a common trap for test takers. A score of 80 doesn't mean you answered 80% of the questions correctly. It means you performed as well as or better than 80% of a normative group of fellow candidates. Knowing your desired career path is everything because it tells you exactly which subtests to focus on. For aspiring pilots, the pilot composite is paramount. It's composed of subtests like math knowledge, table reading, instrument comprehension, and aviation information. This score is specifically designed to measure the aptitudes needed for success in pilot training. The Combat Systems Officer, or CSO, composite has some overlap, but with key differences. It uses word knowledge, math knowledge, table reading, and block counting. A common point of confusion is assuming the pilot and CSO composites are nearly identical. However, the CSO score includes subtests like word knowledge and block counting, while the pilot score focuses more on aviation-specific skills like instrument comprehension and aviation information. The Air Battle Manager, or ABM, composite is one of the broadest, pulling from verbal analogies, math knowledge, table reading, instrument comprehension, block counting, and aviation information. The final 3 scores are more academic in nature. The Academic Aptitude composite is a combination of all the subtests that make up the verbal and quantitative scores. Specifically, it includes verbal analogies, arithmetic reasoning, word knowledge, and math knowledge. The verbal composite is straightforward, made up of verbal analogies, word knowledge, and reading comprehension. Likewise, the quantitative composite is derived from the arithmetic reasoning and math knowledge subtests. All officer candidates must meet the minimums on the verbal and quantitative composites, which are typically a 15 and 10, respectively. The biggest exam trap is not strategically focusing your study time. If you want to be a pilot, your entire study plan should be built around the subtests that feed into that pilot composite score. Neglecting a subtest like table reading or instrument comprehension could be devastating to your pilot score, even if you ace the verbal sections. To help you remember the 6 composites you'll be judged on, use this mental shortcut. Pilots can always ace verbal and quantitative. That's Pilot, CSO, ABM, Academic Aptitude, Verbal, and Quantitative. This reminds you that the rated positions come first, but they are built on a foundation of academic and verbal skills. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.